Hi, the 2017 shooting themselves in the foot award goes to Patreon. If you haven't heard, Patreon have made some changes and it's blowing up. It's exploding. Patreon, like the champion of creators everywhere, the platform of choice for creators, given 2017 was the year of demonetization on YouTube and all the other crap that's going on. Some channels lost 80, 90, almost all of their funding. I didn't lose, I don't think I've been hit at all by the adpocalypse, except the demonetization thing keeps happening on videos, and so it's probably dropping. It's in the last month or two I might do a video on this. I've got a forum thread, by the way, of all my videos that have been demonetized recently, and it's quite a few, but overall I really haven't been hit by that, but tons of creators have. So everyone has moved to Patreon as a way to keep their channel going. If you don't know, Patreon's a platform where viewers can support, become a patron and support creators directly for their content, pay us directly, and then we're not reliant upon ad revenue and things like that. My channel, I'm okay. I've got lots of different sources of income, but probably the vast majority of YouTubers out there, their sole source of income was the ad revenue from the YouTube videos. But now YouTube has stripped away that almost totally for a lot of channels. They have to rely 100% on Patreon. And let's have a look. Patreon have made some changes. Here we go. I've got, by the way, I'm a reasonable size Patreon. I've got a reasonable number of backers. I've got 1,308 backers for $3,887 a month. I charge per month instead of per video, because I do so many videos and it's all ad hoc, and some videos are, yeah, it's just easier to do. I think it's better for everyone to do the monthly. And I have 800 patrons who pledge $1 a month, 300, so that's the majority, 384 who pledge $5 a month, 59 who pledge 10, and 32 who pledge 20, awesome, and 6, thank you very much, who pledge $50 or more per month. And up until now, since these changes, that if you pledged $1, you got charged $1. If you pledged $5, you got charged $5, and that was it. And there were no other fees. The fees were absorbed by the content creator. And let's actually have a look at the fees. By the way, let's see how many I've lost. I think I've lost, a few people have emailed me and said, look, sorry, I want to support you on Patreon, but I'm just boycotting them now or whatever. It's not a huge number. I've still got 1,308, but last month, hang on, last month, here we go, 1,342. See how it's been going up? 1,207, 1,269, 1,320, 1,342. So 1,342, I'm now 1,308. So I've lost like 40 odd patrons, which isn't a lot, but I expect this to get bigger. Given that I've got 800 patrons, this will more affect those who donate only $1. So let's take a look at what I got, what the fees came out previously, which were absorbed by the creator, me. They weren't absorbed by the patrons who donate the money. As I said, if you donate $1, you got charged $1. And this is now changing. So out of the $4,397 was the process pledges, the processing fee was let's say 6.2%. Calculate fees, 6.2%, and this is either PayPal or Stripe credit card processing fee, basically. So that was 6.2% plus another fee for Patreon for keeping their website going, and fine, 5%'s a fine fee. And people have always understood this, and this is part of the reason. So so I got 88% of that. And that's pretty constant. Yeah, 88% all the way down. It's turtles all the way down. 88%. And patrons, the people donating the money, always understood that, whether it was PayPal, via PayPal. I sort of moved away from, I used to have PayPal donations. Now I moved to Patreon. I don't People still do donate on PayPal, and that's great, but I have recommended people move over to Patreon because I can handle tiers better, and I can release material better, and I can contact people better and interact better. It's just a better platform. It's worth that 5% easily. And people have just expect that, not all my money is going to the creator. Some taken out by the credit card fee. People aren't stupid. They understand this, and Patreon will take their fee. But anyway, here's their blog, and I'll link it in. You can read the whole thing. But basically, they're changing the burden of the fee from the creator, me, onto the patrons, you, who are donating the money. And this is just so massively stupid. I can't believe they did this. They're going into all their justification, blah, 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 where now it's more clear, blah. People don't care, right? So people understood the fee before. People aren't stupid. So starting to separate anything, new service fee of 2.9% plus 35 cents will be paid by patrons for an individual pledge. So if you pledge $1 to your favorite YouTube channel or creator or whoever it is, Patreon's not just for YouTubers, but that's where a large part of their thing is. If you pledge $1, instead of being charged $1 like you used to be, you'll be now charged $1.38. Is it? Because it's 2.9% roughly. $1, so 38% more. And this, you might say, okay, well, it's not a big deal, but a lot of people, including myself, back multiple people. That's the whole idea of Patreon. You join Patreon, and then you can, let's say you want to donate $50 a month to your content creators. You choose which content creators you want, and which, percentage of your money you're willing to donate each month goes to whoever patron, whichever content creator you choose. And it adds up. If you're backing 10 people at $1 each, instead of being now $10 a month or whatever, it's now $13.80 a month. And it's just, and people are emailing. Other creators in the engineering space, we've been talking about this, and they're seeing a lot of their patrons saying, sorry, I'm out. I'm not going to use Patreon anymore. This is ridiculous. Just on principle, some of them. And that's fair enough. I don't blame them too. I'm thinking about doing it as well because it's ridiculous. To put that fee onto the patrons is just the rudest thing possible. It's unbelievable. People aren't dumb. They know that fees are going to come out and the creators don't get all the money. That's fine. And they're solving a problem which didn't need to exist. And now they've created this huge uproar. It's exploding all over the interwebs. And it's just, go and look at all the news stuff and all the channels that are talking about it. It's just nuts. There's creators out there that I follow who have now suspended Patreon for they're just, until all this clears or they fix it or whatever. It's just a joke. I don't plan on doing that yet. But yeah, I'm reevaluating my position on using Patreon because this is just ridiculous. To pass it, they're not dumb. They have the brand, the credibility, and now they've almost, I'm not going to say they've destroyed it, but it's a huge hit. They were the platform of choice for YouTubers with the whole adpocalypse demonetization thing. They were the saving grace. They were the white knight coming in, and they were, join Patreon, and everyone was doing it. And now it's to do this anyway. Why they're doing it? Either they're trying to it's designed by committee, and they're trying to solve a problem that doesn't really exist. They talk about getting all these complaints from patrons about how they're being charged and how their money goes, and they've added a few more things, and they've gone, oh, we have to solve this. No, you didn't. You didn't have to solve this. You were doing just fine. You were the industry leader in creator monetization. Why? It's just so dumb. So it's either they've tried to solve a problem that doesn't exist and they've just shot themselves in the foot and they're just like dumb. I can't believe they're that dumb. Or something else is doing this. They have to get more money, tighten up their books, make their books look better. Because I want to do a video on this. I think Patreon is prime for a buyout, and I'll have to do a separate video on this because I want to do a video on how to create a YouTube competitor. And I think part of that is buying Patreon. Anyway, won't say anymore. I got some thoughts on that. How that can happen, how a competitor for YouTube can be formed, and it involves Patreon. And now, so I don't know whether or not there's something else going on, whether, they're trying to fatten up their books or do whatever. I don't know. But putting the fee onto patrons is just ridiculous. PayPal never did that. If you donated via PayPal, it always was absorbed by the creator. Was there even an option on PayPal for creators to, the PayPal donate thing to shift the fee? I don't even think there was. On transactions there is, but not on donations. The money just came out. You just got your 5% less or whatever it was. And I don't get it. They're going to have to reverse this. The outrage is going to be, so we're going one level deeper. Okay, so this was an update. There you go. So they had to do an update, and the update says nothing about, people are upset. No shit, sure. Like, it doesn't even say that. Unbelievable. Anyway, I don't know. That's it. It's just blowing up. I haven't seen a huge hit, but as I said, there are at least 40, I think, who have gone from last month, and I've had quite a few emails of people saying that they're gonski, and I fully support their decision in doing that. If you don't support Patreon doing this, then the only way they're going to change is to remove your money from it. And if I get a hit by that, so be it. But this is just ridiculous. I in principle, do not support the fee being put on to the patrons. I think that's just that's a kick in the guts, and they're destroying their reputation. They were like, Patreon could do no wrong until they did this. Unbelievable. Anyway, that's it. Discuss down below. Catch you next time.